Yeah. So this is all the stuff that's come out as we've. Yeah. I'm recording. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, most building sites look a bit like this. It will not look like this, hopefully, within a few weeks.
Yeah.
But this is where you'll be parking and unloading. This way.
Right. Okay. That's a massive bit of foam.
Okay, moving to the antechamber, which is services. There'll be minor refreshment areas and so on, to be determined by clientele.
Yeah. I'm not sure about determined by clientele, or else you just going to basically going to have a rack of whiskey across there, aren't you? I'd imagine, or something daft.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, could be.
Okay.
Get the
Now,
creative
of
juices.
interest, this is a room which hasn't been properly soundproofed. So we've got normal plasterboard on the wall, but there's no significant soundproof padding behind it. And if you can pick up the echoes in here, just like this.
It is very echoey, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, your lady.
This is why you don't sing.
Yeah. Yeah, singing is not my talent, really.
So if we go into one of the main studios, just to compare the echo, because this room has got, again, high density plasterboard on the wall, but with lots of padding, rock wool and similar behind it to try and reduce the amount of echo you get. And just the difference already, before we start putting any absorbent stuff on the surface of the wall, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? Stacks of leftover rock wool, and that's going to be the mix room through there, is it?
Mixer room through there.
Yeah. Okay. So big window. Wave at the sound engineer.
You do that a lot, do you?
No, generally I'm the one behind the glass. So.
And do they wave at you?
Well, sign language.
Yes. Okay. Studio number 2.
Same sort of thing, yeah.
Same sort of thing. Slightly smaller, but big window. In fact, if you've got 2 bands recording at the same time. What was that? Run DMC and Aerosmith.
Yes.
Adjacent studios, they just smash the windows and abuse each other.
Is that where that cover came from? Did they just happen to be in the same studio at the same time?
I'd like to believe it, but no, some record company exec would have planned it, wouldn't they?
Probably.
It was good. It was worth doing.
Yeah. I like the little lights in the ceilings. So,
How would you have any light if you didn't have lights in the ceiling?
No, they recessed into the ceiling.
It's the norm now, I've been told.
Oh, and just to show we're looking after people, we have emergency lighting for fire and stuff, do we? That's what these green lights are for, is
Yeah,
it?
the green lights are just to show you the way out.
Right, I see. And this is...
This is the drum room.
Right, okay.
I say drum room. There will be, I imagine, a number of diva vocalists that want to be in their own room, isolated from the jobbing musicians around. We like to provide all home comforts for people like that.
This one sounds soundproofed as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right. And you've got... you've changed the floors as well, haven't you? Because this used to be just concrete.
Yeah, yes, it was a concrete floor, having been dug down and built up again, as you'll be able to see from some of the photos if you look further back.
Right, okay. So what's under here? This is...
there's concrete base, then there's a membrane. And the whole point of this conversion was based on the fact we had to get rid of damp. And there's a concrete, there's a membrane under which all the water, I'll use the word water, damp, collects and is pumped out.
Right.
Then there's an insulation and then wooden floor.
And then the wooden floor. Oh, so that's why it sounds sort of, yeah. Well, no, no, damped is what. Well, that's the wrong word actually, considering what you just said. But sonically damped almost.
Well, we will be throughout most of this putting in wooden planked flooring of some form to be determined.
Right. Okay. And there was talk about rugs and stuff as well to sort of tune the room a little bit for different sounds. Sometimes you want a more reflective one and sometimes you want a more damped one, don't you?
That's right. And of course they may be on the wall as well.
Yes.
And the ultimate finishes to some of these walls will be various degrees of foam for base padding out, and various other types of material draped in suitably artistic ways.
Right. Okay.
We're now in the main mixing room between the two main studios, and could be a bit bigger, but then again, you don't need to swing a cat, do you?
No, it does mean you've got more room for the musicians, though, doesn't it?
Although it has to be said that Swinging a Cat has got a sound all of its own, which should be sampled and used by more people than is done already.
Yes, I have 2 cats, but I'm not going to try that one out. I did try the thing with the cucumbers on the internet.
Oh, yeah. It didn't work, did it?
No, it's not scared of cucumbers at all. So, just somebody's bizarre cats. Okay, so that's a bit of a tour of the studio as it stands at the moment to show you how much work has gone in, all the wiring, and as you can see here, we've got a couple of sort of little pipes in the corners and whatnot to feed bits of multi-core through, so that we can plug everybody in every stage, in every area. Okay. So that's where we stand at the moment. So nearly finished, really, Pip.
Oh, nowhere near. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Unfortunately, the finishes, we still have to do a lot of sound measurement, which you're in charge of. I don't understand these things. Looking where we need to put various forms of baffle, various absorbent things. Some of these will be mobile, depending on what we need to do. Some of them are going to have to be fixed in position on the walls. Of interest, we will be having slightly different properties in the 2 studios, so that one studio will be slightly generating more reflective or less absorbent than the other, giving people a choice of what sort of ambience they want. But again, it's still pretty negotiable as far as how far we go with that.
Right, I see. And generally, the work behind all of this, the idea is to get, you start with a good sounding room first off. And if you've got a room that sounds good, then the
rest of the production becomes a lot easier.
Yes, precisely. Right, well, thank you very much for the tour.
No, you're very welcome.
Mr. Pip Boydell of Contraflow Music.
Same thing again in another 3-4 weeks.
Yes, I think we should. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.